Hi, welcome to Thursday night's long form lesson. So we'll do the lesson for tonight is white crane spreads wings. So let's do the long form to where we got it last week, and then we'll start doing white crane spreads wings. Okay, great. So let's just adjust the camera. Okay. So attention posture with the heels together and the toes looking to the corner. So find that nice alignment down through the body into the feet and up and out the top of the head. So let's just take a moment just to bring ourselves here. Feel your whole body. And just check the posture. Knees are straight but not locked. This nice lower back feeling nice and straight, chin tucked in. Everything soft and relaxed. So we're going to sink into the right as we turn right and the palms open. Step out wider than shoulder width and transfer the weight over into the left. Bring the right foot round on the heel as we turn back to the centre and just relax, weight in the left. Allow the arms to softly float up to the throat. Pull the elbows in and the arms softly float back down. So we turn a little to the left and on the heel of the right foot and make the ball between the throat and the dantian. Step forward and left into ward off left. Bringing the right foot round as the hand sinks down. Turn on the ball of the right foot and step forward and right into ward off right. And then roll back. Press. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. Push with the right, you're in the back foot. Push with the left into the front foot. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Make your hook and bowl, turn the waist. Send out the hook. Step out nice and wide. Look at the palm and turn it over as you sink into that right leg. The weight's mostly in the back. So we transfer into the left, coming round that left foot for lifting hands. Turn to the left. And then step with the right back, but keep your weight in your left for shoulder stroke. And then we're going to transfer into white crane spreads wings. But let's just go to the shoulder stroke 2 more times and then we'll do the new part. So we have the heels together. And feel the presence of the whole body. And then we just sink into the right. Stepping out nice and wide with the left and sink the weight into the left. Bring the right foot round. Keep the weight in the left. Just let the wrists relax. The arms float up and down. We have a little turn to the left and we turn on the heel of the right foot to make the ball. Step forward and left to ward off left and the right hand sinks down as the foot comes round. Turn on the ball of the right foot. Step forward and right and to ward off right and then yield with the left hand around the front foot. Yield with the right hand around the back foot. Push from the back. Push forward into the right. Now turn on the heel of the right foot. Make the hook and bowl. Turn the waist to the right. Come round the right foot as the hook goes out and turn on the ball of the left. Feel where the ankle is. Step left and forward. Look at your palm and turn it over, keeping the weight in the back. And now come round that left foot. Pick up the right and bring it down on the heel. Turn the waist to the left. And then we step back with the right, but the weight stays in the left. So you'll feel this working you here and keep your legs nice and open. Feel like you're on the outside edge, but the weight is mostly in here. Okay, so let's do that one more time. So we're in the right foot. We're double weighted, sorry. So we're going to sink into the right foot. Step out nice and wide. Transfer into the left. Bring your right foot round. Keep the weight in the left. Allow the arms to softly float up and softly float down. Let me turn to the left. Back on the heel of the right to the right. Step forward and left. In toward off left, sinking the right hand down as the foot comes round. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right into ward off right. Then yield with the left around the front foot. Yield with the right around the back foot. Ward off with the right and press with the left. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. And then push with the right and push forward with the left. Turn on the heel of the right foot. Weights on the left and we turn the waist. And then transfer into the right as we're sending out the hook. Step out nice and wide with the left. Look at the palm and turn it over, keeping the weight in the back foot. And then round the left. Pick up the right and bring it down on the heel. Keep the weight in the left foot. You're turning left. Step back a little with the right, but keep the weight in the left because we're striking with this shoulder. So now then tonight we're going to now we start into white crane spread wings, transferring the weight into the right, yielding with the left hand. And then the right hand comes up to the throat. We yield with the right, sliding the left foot back and back to the front. So the posture really is virtually the same as the short form, except that our yields are to the throat rather than the heart. In the short form, the white crane spread wings happens at the heart. For this one now we're coming up to the throat, so we're activating. And it's, it just activates different energies. So let's go to there and we'll do that white crane spread wings again. So maybe let's face this way this time so you'll be looking at it from a different angle. I have my back to it for the white crane spread wings, but so I won't. Sorry. I'll do that afterwards just because I want to be facing the camera for white crane spread wings the first few times. So attention posture. Heels together, chin tucked in, shoulders soft. Just take a minute to feel your whole body. Now we're double weighted and we're going to sink into the right foot as we sink down and the palms open up, the front of the chest opens. Step out nice and wide, transfer into the left, opening the shoulder blades apart as the elbows come around. And then we sit back down into that left foot. Allow the arms to float up to the throat and float down. Now we turn to the left and to the right, making the ball. And then step forward and left into ward off left. Sink the right hand down. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right into ward off right. And then yield with the left on the front foot. Yield with the right on the back foot. Ward off with the right. Press with the left. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. Push with the right and then push forward with the left. And then turn on the heel of the right. Make the hook and bowl. The hook is at the throat this time. The bowl is still at the dantian. And we turn to the right. Send out the hook. Turn on the ball of the left. Step out nice and wide and look at your left palm and turn it over and keep the weight in the back foot. And then sink into the left. We're coming round the left foot. Pick up the right for lifting hands up at the throat height as well. Turn to the left and the hands sink down. Step back with the right, but keep your weight in your left. Really push out onto the outside edge of this left to keep your weight in the back, onto the outside edge of the left foot. And then as you're turning, as you start coming into the right foot, you start yielding with the left and the left hand moves up to the throat. And then as the left hand sinks down, the right hand comes up to the throat. We turn to the right, sliding the left foot back towards the right and back to the front. So let's just do from the single hip to there. So weight in the right leg. And we're going to come around. It's like you're doing that little 8, a quarter of an 8. You come from the heel to the toe, round the left foot, feeling the weight on the outside edge as the arms open up. Pick up that right foot and bring it down on the heel. Turn the waist to the left, keeping the weight in your left leg. And then step with the right. But this is the shoulder stroke coming from this leg, your left leg. So you want to feel that you're in the left leg. And now we start into white crane spread wings. So we're going to transfer now into the right and yield with the left. And as the left hand sinks down, we bring the right hand to the throat. Keep it at the throat as you turn right and back to the center. So the posture is almost the same as the short form, except that we're going up here to the throat for the heels. Okay, so let's do that from single grip a few more times. So get your feet, put your right foot looking out at right angles to the left and sit down and feel your weight back here. So when we're sitting down like this now for the long form, you can get into the feeling of even pushing onto the outside edge of the feet a bit more. So you'll feel this stretch in here, your inner thighs will be activated. So you're working the inner thighs. You're going to come round that left leg, pick up the right, turn to the left, feeling the weight going down that left leg. Step back a little with the right and bring the left hand across. This is your shoulder stroke. And then yield, white crane spread and swings. Turn right into the right and back to the center. And the weight's all in the back foot. Okay, so we did all the weight in the, so it's interesting. Let's do this with the feeling of the weights now. So at the end of single grip, we're in the left foot, in the right foot. Feel your tummy tucked under. Really, you're really working that right leg here. And now you come into the left leg. So you're really, all the weights in the left, we pick up the right. So we keep most of the weight, 80-90% in the left. And then you step back with the right. And now we start bringing the weight into the right again. So now all the weight's in the right. And it stays in the right until we finish white crane spread swings. And it's still in your weight is still in your right leg here. Okay, so maybe let's go from the beginning to there and see how that feels. And this time now I'm going to face this way, okay, because you've done the white crane a few times. So find that nice sense of alignment up through the body to the top of the head, down through the body into the soles of the feet. Tuck the chin in, soften the lower back. Then we sink into the right, turning to the right, opening the chest as the palms turn out. Step up nice and wide with the left. Transfer into the left and bring the right foot round as we open the shoulder blades, bringing the elbows round. Relax the wrists. The arms float up. Feel how that air feels heavy as the arms float down. And then returning to the left and back to the right to make the ball. Then sink into the right foot and step forward and left with the left into ward off left. Bring the right foot round. Turn on the ball of the right foot. Step forward and right into ward off right. And then we're going to yield around the front foot. Yield around the back foot. Ward off with the right and press with the left. And this is to the throat again. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. Push with your right. Push forward with the left. And now turn on the heel of that right foot. Make a hook with the top hand. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Turn on the ball of the left. Feel where the ankle. Step out nice and wide. We look at the palm. And as you turn it over, the weight stays in the back foot. And then we come around the left. Pick up the right for lifting hands. Turn the waist to the left. Step back a little with the right and then into the right foot to yield with the left. Yield with the right into white crane spread wings. Weight all in the right foot. So let's do that two more times in this direction. So again, just take a minute just to center yourself. Tuck the chin in. And we're going to sink into the right as we turn right, opening the chest and the palms. Like as you're turning, you're just opening here and everything opens. It feels like you're opening all down here. And you feel like your shoulder blades pull closer together. When we sink into the right, we step out with the left, nice and wide, transfer the weight over. And now as we turn back, the shoulder blades pull apart and the chest closes a little. And then we finish by settling into that left foot and now our chest opens again. So we turn to the left. We let the arms float up the front. and float down. Keeping yourself nice and sunk down in that left foot. Turn left. Turn on the heel of the right to make the ball between the throat and the dantian. Step forward and left into ward off left at the throat, sinking the right foot down, and the foot comes round there. Turn on the ball of the right. Step nice and wide into ward off right. And then yield with your left around the front foot. Yield with the right around the back foot. Ward off and press. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. Push with your right and push forward with the left. Feeling yourself nice, long, straight line down the back. Turn on the heel of the right. Make your hook at the throat. Turn the waist. Send out the hook now. Turn on the ball of the left. Bring it in by the ankle. Step out nice and wide. Let the left hand come up. And as you turn it over, sink into that right foot. So then we transfer the weight into the left, coming around the left. Pick up the right. Turn the waist to the left of the hand, sink down. Step back with the right and then yield with the left hand. Yield with the right hand, sliding the left foot back. Turn back to the center into white crane spread the wings. And now make sure this leg, left leg is empty and your shoulders are relaxed. So it's important here when we're taking the arm up that we keep the shoulder nice and relaxed. So let's just do that one more time facing this way. So we're in attention posture. So feel yourself double weighted here. Feel the weight down in the right leg into the foot, down the left leg into the left foot. Knees are unlocked. And then as we turn to the right, we're sinking right down into that right leg, down the foot. Step nice and wide. Transfer into the left, turning a bit more to the left. And then we're going to open the shoulder blades as we bring the right foot round. Pull the elbows back and the chest opens again. Relax your wrists. Weight in the left as the arms float up and down. Turn to the left and turn on the heel of the right, making the ball. Feel where your right ankle is and step forward and left into ward off left. Sink the right hand down as the foot comes round. Turn on the ball of the right foot. Step forward and right into ward off right, feeling like you're pushing these legs out apart. And then yield, keeping the legs nice and wide and sunk. Ward off with the right from the back foot. Press in with the left. Yield around the front. Yield around the back. Push with the right. Push forward with the left. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. You go hook with the top hand. Round the left foot as you send out the hook. Turn on the ball of the left. Step nice and wide. We look at the palm and turn it over, sinking into that right foot. And then round the left foot, picking up the right for lifting hands. Turn the waist to the left. Step back with the right for shoulder stroke, keeping the weight in your left foot. And now start transferring into the right for white crane spread wings. Yielding with the left. Yielding with the right. White crane spreads wings. Right foot full, left foot empty. Okay. So now let's go from the beginning and we go right crossing hands. We'll do that. I'll do it facing this way and then I'll do it facing the other way. So we'll have it in both directions. Okay, so heels together. Find that nice alignment down through the body, up through the body. We sink into the right, turning to the right, opening the front of the chest. Step out nice and wide. Sink into the left, bringing the right foot round as the shoulder blades open at the back, and then we pull the elbows back, opens the chest again. Weight in the left as we relax the wrists and let them float up. Arms float up. Float down. Turn to the left and turn on the heel of the right, making the ball. Step forward and left and toward off left. Sink the right hand down as the foot comes round. Step forward and right and toward off right. I'm just going to move up here a little. And then yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield with the left, yield with the right, push and push. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. So you're coming round the left, round the right as the hook goes out. Step out nice and wide with the left and keep the weight on the right as you look at the palm and sink even more into the right as the palm turns over. Round the left foot, pick up the right for lifting hands, turn left. Step back with the right, keeping the weight on the left, and then into the right foot as we yield with the left, yield with the right, white crane spreads wings, and then turn the waist to the left and let that right hand sink down. Turn to the right as the arms open up, and the left hand comes up higher up to the throat, and then we brush past the knee, sink forward, pushing right hand in front of the throat. Turn left, turn right, and play guitar again higher. The arms are higher up, and then we open up again. Brush past the left knee, sink forward, push. So turn on the heel of the left foot, make your ward off with the right, step with the right, and brush right knee and push. And then turn on the heel of the right foot, make a lovely ward off with the left, step nice and wide with the left, brush left knee and push, and another play guitar. Turn left, into the back foot as we turn right, and play guitar. And then open up again. Brush left knee and push. And I'll sit back, turning on the heel of the left. I'm just going to adjust back here. Pick up the right foot and step to the corner and sink into the right. And punch forward into the left, punch at the throat. Turn left. Left arm opens up. Turn right. So now you're coming into the right foot, and then you push with the left from the right foot. Push into the front foot with the right arm, and then stay in the left foot as the right arm gets sent out. Pull yourself into the right foot as the left hand reaches forward, and then we yield around the front foot, yield around the back foot as the right foot comes back, and then we're just going to stay in the left foot and turn the right foot out. We transfer into the right foot, straightening up. So if you want to finish just have a little form to here. That's good. Okay, so now let's do it facing this way. I'm just going to move this another little bit back here. Okay, heels together. So find that nice alignment up to your body again. Feel like soften the knees so the lower back straightens. Chin tucked in. And then we're going to sink into the right foot, turning to the right, your chest opens. Step out nice and wide with the left, transfer over into the left, and then bring the right foot round, pulling the elbows round so you're opening your back, and then pull the shoulders back so the hands sit on cushions of air and you open the front of the chest again. We allow the arms to float up, weights on the left, and they float down, weights still on the left. And we turn to the left, you feel you're coming even more into the left leg, and then turn to the right, making the ball. Weights in the right. Step forward and left into ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right foot, and step forward and right into ward off right. Now, yield with the left around the front foot, yield with the right around the back foot, ward off and press. Yield around the front, yield around the back, push with the right and push forward with the left. Now turn on the heel of the right. So as you make your hook at the throat, you come around the left foot. Now we're going to transfer into the right foot, sending out the hook. Step up nice and wide with the left, look at the palm, and sink into the right as the palm turns over. Round the left foot, pick up the right foot. Turn left, the hands come down. Step back with the right, and now into tonight's yield with the left. Yield with the right into white crane spreads wings. Turn left and let that right hand sink down the front of the body. Turn right and open up. Fold the left hand over as you brush past the left knee. Sink forward to push at the throat. Turn right and left and right, and play guitar back to the center. Turn right again. Fold your left hand over, brush past the left knee, sink forward to push. So sit back into the right foot, turning on the heel of the left, ward off with the right, and then step forward with the right, in brush right knee and push. Turn on the heel of the right foot, step with the left, brush left knee and push, and I'll play guitar again. Turning left, picking up the back foot, turning right, picking up the front foot, down on the heel to play guitar, and then open up again. Fold the left hand over, brush past the left knee and sink forward to push. And then we sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Pick up the right foot and step to the corner, sink into the right as you bring the fist to your hip, step forward and left with the left, punch with the right. Turn left and the left hand comes under the right. Turn to the right, double ward off. So you're yielding and you push with your left hand from the back foot, push into the front foot with the right, and then stay in the left foot as we send out the right hand. Pull into the right foot as the left hand sinks out, and then yield around the right foot. Yield around the back foot as the right hand comes back, and then we just sink down. Turning the right foot out, sink into the right, and bring the left foot in. We can straighten up. Okay, so good work. So I think that's just about perfect for tonight. So I hope your white crane threads wings that works okay for you, and plenty practice. The long form is similar but a lot bigger and wider and deeper. So stretch the thighs and the legs and have fun. And I shall see you soon, maybe at the short form. Bye for a minute. So long.